What's going on, YouTube? FXR Brooklyn is back in the building, and we are once again on our 1988 FXR SP True Blue, and I figured I wanted to take y'all along with me for this little ride out here on this random backcountry road. Gotta be careful on this one, man. This is true deer city. Not much time to react when they're coming at you this close. But this is a ride that's fond to my heart because it's a ride that I discovered from doing a classic ride with my dad known as the Road Captain, where anyone who knows my dad knows that he is he's a great person to ride with if you enjoy getting lost. He has no fear of getting lost. He has no fear of taking his ultra classic on unpaved dirt roads, pretty much off-roading what you would do with a dirt bike, you know. So unless for whatever reason you don't like doing that, then, you know, he's a really great guy to ride with. You know, every time my friends ride with him and I'm not there, I'm always getting texts later on in the day of, "You're never gonna believe where your dad had us riding. You're never gonna believe where your dad took us." But always, man, your dad really knows the routes and really knows all these good rides. And then they ask me, "Does your dad know all these amazing routes?" And my answer is, he doesn't. He just intentionally gets lost and will go down any random dirt road or whatever just to kind of see what's down there. If he's got to turn around, you got to turn around. It is what it is. But sometimes you find a real nice set of roads that you wouldn't have discovered if you stayed on the main path. And that's one thing, or one lesson that my dad has kind of instilled on me, which is sometimes you got to get a little lost to find the good riding out there, and embracing that feeling of getting lost rather than, you know, being overwhelmed with uncertainty and anxiety of not knowing exactly where you are. Especially these roads out here. Like, we're in the middle of nowhere, so you don't really get cell service out here, let alone GPS. So when I say you're getting lost, man. You're off the grid. And to me, that's the best kind of lost. So yeah, this was one where, you know, it was the middle of the day one day, we were camping, and he just looked at me and just goes, "Hey, you want to go for a little ride?" What a little ride was turned into like a 300-mile ride of just all sorts of back roads and all sorts of stuff, man. And this was one of the roads that we had hit, again, totally unintentionally. And I remember this was a day where it was pretty soon. This was back in 2020, so this was a day where it was not long after I had first put the FXR T-fairing on my lowrider. So I remember I was like still getting used to throwing my bike around with that newly added weight on the front end. And man, he's taking me down. We're basically going up a mountain on a completely unpaved dirt road that I don't even think a car could have gotten up. And we're like miles into this thing, and I'm finally like, "Dad, what are we doing here, man?" And he just turns around and he goes, "Oh, you're complaining on your Dyna? I'm on an Ultra Classic." And we keep going. But yeah, so this is a really cool one too, because it actually opens up into one of those famous covered bridges that New York has to offer. So you're gonna get one of those cool covered bridges, whether you just want to ride through it or whether you want to get some cool shots on your Instagram or whatever. But yeah, this one has a cool covered bridge that you hit before you go into a campground. Wild, man. Definitely some serious potholes here and there on this road. I think this road definitely gets punished through the winter. I don't know if the New York state government is rushing out here to repair these roads. But overall, it's definitely rideable, for sure. You go down yonder and check this out. Classic New York covered bridge. How cool is this? Dude, that is cool. You gotta rev. You gotta rev. But yeah, this is one of the cool spots that we found just from getting lost, you know? Cool covered bridges. I don't take enough good pictures here, you know, but that's it, man. So yeah, as we close this one out, sometimes you gotta get a little lost. You know, that's it. Some of the best routes I've ever found have just been from simply getting lost, you know? But I'm gonna keep ripping out here. As always, thank you for watching and thank you for getting somewhat lost with me. Stay safe, stay low. Sometimes stay off the grid. And on that, FXR Brooklyn is out.